Swami, stomach problem undi Swami, I asked. Swami then asked, Enti, pregnancy ya? Swami asked. During the summer of 1999, when Bhagavan was here in Vrindavan, there were this gold plating works that were going on at Parthi in the Sai Kulwant hall. And so one day, Swami told that he would want to go to Prashanti Nilayam and inspect how the works were progressing. And for that, he had chosen a few of the students to accompany him. And Bhagavan had blessed me with the opportunity to accompany him to Puttaparthi on that day. So, Swami went in the car and few of us students, we followed him in another car. Swami went there to Prashanti Nilayam and then went and inspected the works happening there in Kulwant Hall. Excuse me. He blessed the workers with prasadam and apple and so many things physically from his divine hands. And after that, Swami went to Purnachandra, and then we all had the good fortune of dining with Swami. And when it comes to dining with Swami, the guests are spoilt for choice. Because first of all, it's prasadam, and on top of it, it is just too tasty. And one can never have enough of it. So all of us had more than a stomach full. And then after that, Swami returned, and we returned back returned to Vrindavan. And that evening, I felt full, and for obvious reasons, I thought, okay, I have probably eaten dinner also together along with lunch. So I skipped my dinner that day. And the next day when I got up, still I had that kind of a very heavy and satiated feeling, that tummy is still full. So I thought, okay, maybe I should then skip breakfast also. So then I skipped breakfast, and then we went for the classes in the college. And then when we returned in the afternoon to hostel, I still felt as if I had just had a wedding feast, really full. And that's when I realized that something is wrong. So then that evening, during the Trayi session, I ventured to ask Swami, stomach problem undi Swami, I asked. Swami then asked, Enti, pregnancy ya? Swami asked. Swami, late Swami, stomach problem undi Swami, I told again. Swami then laughed and then materialized vibhuti and put it into my mouth and then gave me some water to drink. And then the Trayi session started. Swami had blessed a few speakers to speak that day in front of him. And then it was so joyful, we were totally lost seeing and being in Swami's presence. And at the end of the session, Swami then got up for Aarti, and then he looked at me and asked, Iprema Indra? And just then I realized that even unknowing to me, that heaviness that I had experienced so till then had just disappeared, and I was completely normal. I smiled gratefully at Swami and told Swami, it is okay now. Delivery ainda? Swami asked, I laughed. So then Swami then smiled, patted me, and then went into his chamber. Talking of humor, nobody could beat Swami in practical jokes.